Hey guys, I'm Dan and welcome back to another video. Today we'll be doing a sharks versus whales and dolphins collection, okay? So you can see we have two boxes of sharks, whales and dolphins right here. So we are going to place every single figure on the table, okay? Sharks on the left, whales and dolphins on the right. So let's begin. First one right here, what do we have right here? A great white shark. This is a beautiful figure. And what do we have right here? Whale shark. I think whale shark can actually be placed on the left hand side, but it's okay. Just put it on the right. Okay, next we have a Humpback whale, and this is a safari LTD figure. Beautiful one. And the next one we have a salmon shark. I'm not too sure whether this is a salmon shark, but I am calling it a salmon shark. So let's place them right in the middle, face to face, and let's see which collection is actually better. We have a scallop hammerhead shark right here, beautiful one. And what do we have? A huge one. This is actually a bottlenose whale. So let's place this right over here. And here we have an Orca from Schleich, which is also known as a killer whale. And here we have a beautiful thresher shark with a very long tail. And here we have a zebra shark, or you can actually call it a leopard shark as well. And here we have a pilot whale from Safari LTD. It's a beautiful figure. And here we have a narwhal, which is from Safari LTD 1997 figure. Let's move the camera back because we actually need a lot more space. And here we have a beautiful megamouth shark. I don't have many megamouth sharks in my collection, to be honest with you. And here we have a beautiful right whale. This is a huge one. Alright, let's see what else we've got. Maybe we should move to the left a little bit because the right hand side is actually a lot lesser space. So we definitely have to move the figures more towards the left. And here, what do we have? A mink whale. A beautiful one. Let's place it right on the right hand side. And here we have a beautiful great white shark. This is a huge figure. Okay. And here is a slightly smaller one. This is a sand tiger shark. Beautiful one. Right. And here we have a goblin shark. One of the most hideous and terrifying looking shark out there in the sea, definitely. Alright, let's place this one over here. And now let's have a look at this. Our first dolphin of the day. Not too sure what is the exact species name for this. Alright, and here we have another pilot whale, which is similar to the previous one. And what do we have right here? A beluga whale. This is a beautiful one. Beluga whales can use echolocation to help them find a way in the water. Not too sure what this is. Some of you guys actually call this a ghost shark. We have a mako shark right here. Beautiful one. And here we have a bull shark, apparently one of the most ferocious, and it actually has the highest number of attacks on human recorded, more than any other sharks out there. And this is a beautiful one, a pilot whale right here as well, and a mini Humpback whale. Alright, and this one, it's our small little whale, which is known as the pygmy sperm whale. It is the size of a dolphin. And here we have a beluga whale. Very nice. Let's have a look at more sharks. We have a saw shark right here. Another great white shark. Oh, this is actually like a megalodon. Beautiful one. And this, it's a mako shark. Not a shark-fin mako shark, but a mako shark. And what else do we have? We have a lemon shark right here. It basically gets its name from its colors. And this is a sei whale. Beautiful one. Let's place this one right here. We definitely need more space. As you can see, we are running out of space. And what is this? This is a blue whale. Alright, so sharks versus dolphin collection. I want you guys to comment down below what other collection videos you guys want me to make. Hammerhead shark right here. Beautiful one. And this one is a tiger shark. I'll put it right at the back. Let's move the camera backwards again because we actually need a lot more space. Another beluga whale, beautiful one. And what do we have right here? This is a vaquita porpoise. It is critically endangered. Less than 10 left in the world right now. And here we have another dolphin, beautiful one, and another right whale. This is a gigantic whale, one of our biggest whales, and a basking shark, which is a filter feeder. Beautiful. Check this out. Our table is being filled up in a very beautiful goblin shark right here. I have to remove the box because the box is taking up too much space. Okay, let's see. Another great white, beautiful one. Let's try to find a different species. Basking shark, very cool. Okay, and now we have another dolphin. This is a Pacific white-sided dolphin, beautiful one. And this is a whale shark, a mini whale shark. Let's see what else we've got. A beautiful bottlenose dolphin. Okay, and now for the shark, let's have a look at this one. Another great white, a mini saw shark. They can actually use this saw to saw the fish into small little pieces, the prey. And this is a megalodon, which is a prehistoric shark. It is 10 times the size of a modern day shark. Okay, and what do we have right here? This is a black tip reef shark. It's right at the back, and with a small little shark ray. Okay, and let's see what other dolphins we have. A narwhal, and this is a very beautiful one, Amazon river dolphin, also known as a boto. Okay, and with a mini bowhead whale. Okay, so what I need to do is that I need to clear one box because we don't have space. So let me just clear the sharks first. Oceanic white tip shark right here, beautiful one. You can see its fins. There's some white color on it, which is very, very cool. Hammerhead shark baby, very nice. And a bonnet head shark. The hammerhead is actually much shorter and smaller than a hammerhead. Saw shark, which also has a tube right here. Tiger shark, plenty of stripes on it. Plenty of stripes that looks like a tiger. And here we have another scallop hammerhead shark right here. This is a beautiful great white. I like how they have made the face. It looks kind of scary, terrifying. Another hammerhead. We have a lot of hammerhead sharks. And this is a beautiful shark ray, a figure from Collecte. It's quite a huge one. So let me just find a space to squeeze it in. The tiger shark, gorgeous. Another hammerhead. So hammerhead, they can actually use this part of the head to pin down its prey. So it's very interesting. Megamouth shark can only be found in the deep ocean waters, really deep ocean waters. This is a salmon shark. You can see it has plenty of spots on its body. Put it right behind. And here we have a gray reef shark right over here. Beautiful one. Bamboo shark. It's right at the back. Here we have another zebra shark, also known as a leopard shark. They're basically the same species. And here we have another salmon shark. Just find a space to squeeze it in. And this is a blue shark. Beautiful blue shark. Beg your pardon. A fruit shark. This is actually very, very rare. It looks like a prehistoric shark. And this is a white tip reef shark. Nice one. Nurse shark, you can easily recognize it by the two little fang-like structures in front of his face. Okay, let's find a space. And this is a beautiful black tip reef shark right here. Okay. Okay, right over here. This one I'm not too sure. It could be a bull shark or it could be a sand tiger shark. Another really beautiful shark ray. Oh, sorry, it's an angel shark. Really, really beautiful and gorgeous. Put it right at the back. We have a wobbegong right over here. Okay. And here we have another leopard shark, also known as a zebra shark. Here's another one. Really gorgeous looking. This is actually quite a new figure. Shark ray. Our sharks collection is just huge. Okay, now we are done with the whales. We are done with the sharks. And now we're just left with the whales, okay? So I'm gonna put this on my lap so that we can actually put the figures right over here. So let's see, what do we have right here? A bottlenose dolphin. Okay, could put it right over here. A massive whale shark. Yep, this figure has been with me for many years. And this one is a beautiful beluga whale from Collecte. They're really beautiful and gorgeous. This is a Blaine Views big whale. Very cool. Very cool. And here we have a sperm whale. Okay, this sperm whale is easily recognizable because it has a very squarish snout. Okay, let's see what else we got. This is a bowhead whale. Okay, and this is a gray whale. You can see all those little spots on his body. They are actually like parasites. They are known as barnacles. Okay, and here we have a small little dolphin from Schleich. This is a relatively new figure. Orca with a huge and long dorsal fin. They're also known as killer whales, as you guys know. Bottlenose dolphin. I think it's one of the most easily known, one of the most famous species of dolphins. And this is a narwhal with an overgrown tooth. And this one should be a mink whale, a beautiful mink whale. Right at the back. And here we have another dolphin, Papo. Ganges River dolphin. And here we have an Atlantic white-sided dolphin. This is a beautiful one, Orca, another beautiful Orca, but this one actually looks a little less accurate than the figures that we have. And here we have a beluga calf, a beautiful beluga calf. Okay, yeah, so that's about it, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy. This is basically my sharks and my dolphins and whales collection. I want to hear from you guys. Which team, which side are you guys on? Is it on the left-hand side, which belongs to the sharks, or do you guys prefer the dolphins and the whales? Make a comment down below, and I also want to hear from you guys. What are the collection videos you guys want me to make? Do you want to see lions versus tigers? Yeah, for example, like lion versus tigers, or it could be farm animals versus wild animals. I want you to make some comments down below so that we have more ideas, okay, for our next video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.